everyone, and welcome back to Traffic Talk, our monthly look at what's happening in UK retail footfall. I'm @𝐻𝐿𝐼, and today Andy and I will be bringing you episode 4 for the most famous retail streets in the world, Oxford Street.
Thanks, 𝐻𝐿𝐼. It's great to be here. We've looked at shopping centres, retail parks, regional high streets, and now we land in London. So let's go.
Okay, so let's start with the big headline. The March BRC footfall figures are finally looking a little more positive, right?
They are, yeah. Total retail footfall was up 2.4%, making March the first positive month in almost a year.
And how does that look across all the location types?
Well, high street retailers were up 2%, retail parks 2.5% up, and shopping centres were up 2.6%. So speaking broadly, kind of everything's going in the right direction.
So what does that look like if we remove Easter's data?
Well, until the final week, March was at minus 2.6%, which means April, with much stronger comparables, becomes the real test.
And retailers are still under pressure?
Of course, yeah. Consumer confidence remains very fragile, geopolitical uncertainty continues, and living costs, especially fuel, are still rising. All of that keeps discretionary trips under control, even when footfall is rising.
Okay, so let's take a look at Oxford Street itself, because this really stands out as a location, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Oxford Street was positive almost every week in March, finishing the month around plus 10%, well above the national average.
And that's something we actively track, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We run an Oxford Street index, which lets us see performance right down to street level. And what we're seeing here is probably a great reflection of continued store investment, some tourism, and definitely a revised destination appeal.
Which really shows how the right locations can perform even in tougher markets, doesn't it?
Exactly. Oxford Street is certainly seeing a resurgence of late, lots of activity, less candy stores, more great new flagships, with a brand new Nike House of Innovation due next year.
And while we're on the subject of innovation, quick reminder that Andy and I will both be attending the Retail Technology Show with the wider Sensormatic team on the 22nd and 23rd of April here in London.
Yeah, we will. We'll be showcasing our latest Orbit AI solution and how it's transforming shopper behaviour analytics, delivering retailers more actionable insights than ever before.
So if you're attending and would like to know more, click the link below to register your interest now. So, to wrap up March.
Well, March is a step in the right direction for sure, but I don't think anyone's getting too carried away. Easter helped, but the underlying consumer environment remains very cautious. Sustained growth will really depend on what happens after the seasonal boost fades.
And as always, all of this feeds into our UK Index reports, weekly headlines, weekly pro, and the full monthly view.
So if you want to learn more, you'll find details below in the comments.
Okay, so that's it for this month's Traffic Talk. Thanks for joining us here on Oxford Street.
And we'll be back next month with another location and the latest footfall story.
See you next time.
See you next month.
Thank you.